Good evening. Welcome to The Tonight Show. I'm Simon Ilko, your host. Tonight, we have a very special guest, accomplished writer, Huckleberry Finn.
Is this The Tonight Show? Hi, I'm Huckleberry. Hello, Simon.
Hi, Huck. How have you been doing?
Hey, Simon, doing good.
What have you been up to?
Well, I moved out to California not too long back for my 142nd birthday.
Wait, you were how old?
142. See, they got me all jacked up on these Brazilian vitamins.
So tell me about your book.
And my book don't went into stores, so I got a little fame for my book. Well, see, I wrote it back when I was just a kid, and it was something about me running away from home, and then I ran into my friend Jim, and I helped him get into freedom.
And Jim was your slave?
Well, he belonged to Miss Watson, and I was living with her too.
So he was your friend?
Well, at first I played jokes on Jim, but while we were out on the boat, I realized he was just as human as me and you. So, I guess you could say we were friends.
So, what made you run away?
Well, my pap came back, and he came back for the money, but he would beat me, so I pretended I was dead, and that's when I ran off.
Did you feel bad about breaking the law?
Yeah, sometimes, but looking back, I know I did the right thing, because I was all just trying to help my friend Jim.
So you say you love the river life. Why?
Yeah, because when I'm out on the river, I don't need to worry about the bad people's business. I'm just alone and free.
How's it different from life on land?
When I end up on the land, I always end up in some kind of trouble, like scams or feuds, and I just don't like any of that.
Did you meet anyone on your journey?
Well, I met the Duke and the Dolphin, but they didn't do any good. They just ripped people off and took their money. And then I met Miss Mary Jane. And she was the darn cutest thing I ever laid my eyes on.
So your friend Tom Sawyer, he helped you with Jim?
Tom didn't do much because he wanted it to be a big adventure. But you could say he helped a little bit.
What lessons did you learn from venturing out into the world?
Yeah, when me and Jim went out into the world and saw more of the world, I saw there were a lot of things wrong with the world, like the way that most people treated slaves and the feuds, the family feuds and the scams, and none of that sat well with me.
How do you feel you have developed as a person throughout this?
I matured a lot, and I realized to always do the right thing and what I think is right, and not follow the rules that everyone makes. Some people call me some transcendentalist or something too.
Thank you for joining us on The Tonight Show. It was a pleasure having you, Huck.
Thank you.
That's it for The Tonight Show. Until next time, good night, America.